Um, our break starts on July 19th, 2 weeks from now. So we still have one more class. Hey, good morning, dear. Thank you. So yes, our break starts on July 19th. So we have one more Saturday. So that's good. Let me write it down so you can save it. So it goes from July 19th to August 2nd. So this is the length of our break. Okay. I will send you the post from the school. Okay, guys, so you know. So we still have one more day to go. Okay. So hi, Dantas. Good morning. Welcome. So how was your week, guys? Was it good? Yes. All right. So today, guys, we are going to start our last unit, Unit 12, and I was planning to give you our um, second stop and check, but I had a problem. I couldn't find our test, so we have to reschedule our test for next week. So we are not having our test today. Okay, so we're doing Unit 12 only, and because we finished our book now in September, so it's pretty close. Yay, congratulations. That's very nice, isn't it? Good morning, Nathan. Good to see you. That's very nice. Good to see you, Nathan. So, today, guys, we will talk about time management, how well we manage our time. We will begin Unit 12, okay? And um, second half of the class, I was planning to do our test, right? Stop and check, but there was a problem in our test. So the file got jinxed. So I can't recover the file for some reason. So I will have to redo it. Hi Pedro, good to see you. Good morning.
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Hey, welcome. Good to see you, really. So today we start our last lesson, and we're going to talk about how we uh, organize our time, how we manage our time. This is a very important topic. All right. Okay, guys. So for that reason, let me explain again. We were about to do our second test today. I mean, stop and check. Stop and check is like a review of the units. Actually, a group of 3 units, and the one we were about to review were unit 7, 8, and 9. Good morning, Kathleen. Good to see you. We reviewed those units last Saturday, but the file I prepared for you, the Google Forms file I prepared was changed. There is a problem in the file and I can't recover it, so I will have to redo it. And then because of that, this test now is postponed. So we will do our test next Saturday. But that's okay, no problem, guys. Right. Hi, Gabriel. Good morning. Good to see you. How nice. Hey, guys. So we'll go ahead and move on to our lesson. This is the last unit of the book, guys. Yay. How nice. Good to see you, Esther. That's really
Good
good.
morning, teacher.
Hi. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. That's very nice to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. So let me take a picture. Just a moment, guys. I need to record this moment. It's very nice to have people who I haven't been saying in a long time. So let me register this. Okay. All right, people. So if you have your books, please open your books to page 90. How well, guys, do you use your time? Are you a good manager of your time? Do you manage your time well? Think about it. Think about it. Let's go to our page there, page 90. Let's take a look there. I'm saving the picture, okay, I just took here of the students list. Just a second. Okay, guys, so let me take you there now. Yay, awesome. Okay, people, time flies and it really does. We are now in July. Who believes it? Incredible, isn't it? So that's the question. How well do you use your time? As you can see here now, we are in the last unit of the book. Amazing, isn't it? So let's take a look. In this unit, guys, we are going to see some articles, some determiners, some hot words like life and time, collocations with those words. And then for the everyday English, we are going to see linking and commenting. Okay. To open the lesson, of course, there is always a video, but before we see that video, I'd like to go to the starter. Okay, just like in a meal, we go with the appetizers. I'd like to see the appetizers first. Okay, let's see that. Complete the story of the grandfather with the correct article to tell the story of the grandfather. Actually, we're not going to talk to a partner now, but I want you to take a look at the story. There is this story of a grandfather, and we have some articles to complete the story. We have a or an, the, and sometimes no article is necessary. And I'd like you to read the sentences and see which article we should use there. Let's do the first one together. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. My grandfather used to be, there is a profession here. So my grandfather used to be a judge. We know that before professions, before jobs, I have to use the indefinite article. I'm a teacher. Oh, he's a doctor. Oh, she's a nurse. We know that. Okay? So now try to do the other ones and then we correct. Remember, some situations need no article. Okay? Try to do it. I'll time you for that. I'll give you 2 minutes to do the task. Okay? And then we will check. So let me time you. You can begin. Let's see. Okay, you can start. Okay, guys, thumbs up. Are you done? Let's correct. So listen and check. Let's go ahead.
Unit 12, Track 22.
My grandfather, who's a widower, used to be a judge, and when he retired the year before last, he decided to go on a cruise. He enjoyed the cruise very much. He sailed all around the world, and it sounded like a great experience. Anyway, the most interesting thing about this cruise was that he met an attractive widow. I think she's pretty rich, too. She comes from California. Well, my grandfather invited her to have dinner with him, and they got along really well with one another. And would you believe it? My grandfather fell in love. No kidding. He says you can find love at any age, and the next thing we knew, he'd asked her to marry him. Apparently, they were married by the captain of the ship. It's so romantic. The whole family's amazed. But we're all very happy for him because he's been lonely since my grandmother died. I just hope I find love one day, like Grandpa.
Okay, guys. So how many did you get right? So the second one, what did you get?
The
I
year
put
before.
a year.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
year. Yeah, the year before last. Number three, guys. He decided to go.
On
On
a
that
cruise.
cruise.
Yes. Number four.
The cruise.
Yes, of course, because this has already been mentioned before. So number five.
your word.
Yes. Number six.
Uh, an act an attractive.
An attractive widow. Number seven.
A dinner.
Mm-mm.
No.
Before meals, we don't use articles. So he invited her to have
Dinner.
dinner. Number eight.
Teacher, can you explain again? When we don't use.
Yeah, before meals. Before meals, we don't use articles. Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner. Okay,
Okay.
all right,
All right.
good. Number eight.
No article.
No
No
article.
article, very good. Number nine.
No
A lot.
article.
Yes, no
No.
article. And number 10.
By the captain.
Yes, excellent. Okay, guys, good. Now let's listen one more time and I'll show you the script so you can check again. Okay.
Unit 12, Track 22.
My grandfather, who's a widower, used to be a judge, and when he retired the year before last, he decided to go on a cruise. He enjoyed the cruise very much. He sailed all around the world, and it sounded like a great experience. Anyway, the most interesting thing about this cruise was that he met an attractive widow. I think she's pretty rich, too. She comes from California. Well, my grandfather invited her to have dinner with him, and they got along really well with one another. And would you believe it? My grandfather fell in love. No kidding. He says you can find love at any age, and the next thing we knew, he'd asked her to marry him. Apparently, they were married by the captain of the ship. It's so romantic. The whole family's amazed. But we're all very happy for him because he's been lonely since my grandmother died. I just hope I find love one day, like Grandpa.
All right, people. Okay. Hi, Iago. Welcome. Good to see you.
Good seeing you too.
Welcome. All right, people. All done. Great. So let's see now, guys. Before we move on to that video I want to show you, here, as you could see, we are talking about articles and determiners, and it's all about things that we use around nouns in general, right? So let's take this quiz so we can see more examples, okay? And then after that, after we take the quiz, we can see the result of the quiz on page 161. This quiz is very interesting, okay? Which kind of person are you? Let's see if you agree. The quiz is this one here. It shows us how well we use our time, okay? So let's see. Look, there are some
One moment.
questions. Yes, can you see that?
Yes, what's the page?
This is page 90.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the first question is like this. How would you describe your pace of life? Okay, guys. And as you go along, you will see there are options A, B, C, or D. So you can mark on your book or you can take notes if you don't have the book. And you will notice that some words are highlighted. Okay, so these are for you to notice that they are determiners, as they call it here. Okay, so in this lesson, we are observing articles and determiners. Okay, so we are going to see in the quiz examples of those. Okay, but the focus of the quiz is for us to see exactly how we manage our time. Okay, guys, so pay attention to the questions, see the best option in your case, choose the best option, and then after that, you check page 161 to see the answers. Okay, so let's see. I will do that too. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, Danilo?
the number 6. What is your leisure?
Leisure. Leisure is
Yes.
a time of pleasure. It's a moment when you do things for fun, to relax. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. When you are done answering your questions here or doing the quiz, then you should go to page 161. So let's try to go there. Yes. So here you have the result of the quiz according to the answers you gave. Okay. So here you go. Let me try to zoom out a little bit. There you go. Can you see that, people? So take a look and see if you agree with the answers. Okay, do you agree with the results? Yes, would you like to make any comments?
I'm checking up. I'm thinking because I didn't manage to answer all the questions yet because I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, no problem.
But I have like more than one answer that could fit. So I'm trying to do the best.
Oh, okay,
I'm doing the
okay.
last one.
Okay, no problem. Take your time. Has anybody finished? So if you have finished, then you can compare your answers and see if it really matches your personality, if it's exactly the way you are. And if you don't have the book, you can get a screenshot or you can print screen so you can check it out later. Okay, guys? All right. So let me go back to page 90. All right. So now that we've done the quiz, do you have any questions, guys, concerning vocabulary from the quiz? Any words that you don't understand?
I didn't understand the letter A of the number 8.
Okay, let's check it out. Yes, number 8, letter A, right?
Yes,
Whatever will be, will be. This one here, whatever.
yes. No,
Okay, all
all
the
the stuff.
sentence.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Does anybody understand? Does anybody know the meaning of this sentence?
I
Teacher, did
Yes,
you
Carol.
like whatever happens, it happens?
Yes, exactly. It's a more hang loose attitude towards life. Yes, very good. That's it, Kathleen. It's when you don't really worry much. You're very easygoing. It's like, it's okay. I don't care. What happens is fine. Whatever will be, will be. I'm all for
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Come what may. It's like I'm open to all possibilities. You know, whatever will be, will be. So it's a very relaxed, it's a very open attitude towards life, and it's a very relaxing attitude, and it's a nice way to face everything. It's, unfortunately, I'm not like that. I don't have this philosophy. I'm very stressed and very worried. So I didn't check that option. Whatever will be, will be. No.
Yeah,
I,
me too.
yeah, I checked letter C. There is a season for everything. That's the one I checked. No, there is a time to work and a time to relax. We need to
Yeah,
do, yeah, that's what I
I I
believe.
I am between the letter C in the all the questions, the letter C and D, because I
Letter B is also very nice. Life is not a
yes,
dress rehearsal.
yes, because For example, I do a to-do list. I organize what I have to do,
Uh, yeah.
but and I say, oh, I have to do it, and I try to maximize my what I have,
Maximize.
yeah, maximize
Uh-huh.
what I have to
Yeah.
do. But I don't, I I'm not used to doing all the things what I would to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Oh, I see.
like this.
This first one here, whatever will be, is like, do you remember Zeca Pagodinho, the samba singer we have here
Yeah,
in Brazil? So there is a song by Zeca Pagodinho where he says that in Portuguese. It's like, I don't care. I don't want to worry about life. I will let life lead me, you know? So, in other words, this is what he says: whatever will be, will be. So
yeah.
his song says exactly that: whatever will be, will be. Okay, okay, Daniel.
No,
Okay,
Yes, Iago.
very nice
I
example.
didn't get the meaning of letter B. I couldn't
Oh,
understand.
life is not a dress rehearsal. Oh, okay, yes. Letter B is very nice. Letter B is really nice. It says that um, you have to live life, you know, with a lot of care and attention because you can't make mistakes. The idea of life is not a dress rehearsal is like because whenever you have a very important party, for example, like a wedding. Imagine a wedding, okay? The bride, when there is a play, for example, the actors in a play, before the big day, before the premiere, um, they have the dress rehearsal, which is just the day before or a week before, so they can try the costumes, they can try the what they're going to wear the day of the premiere. In a wedding, for example, when it's the wedding, the bride, a week before, she goes there to try out the wedding dress, just to see if the wedding dress fits. But it's not the day of the party. It's a week before, sometimes 15 days before. So she goes and tries out the wedding dress. So this is the dress rehearsal. So the dress rehearsal is a chance for you to fix the final things, the details. And the dress rehearsal gives you a chance to do that, you know? So when you say that life is not a dress rehearsal, it means that you don't have a chance to mess up. You don't have a chance to fix those little things. You have to do it now. Like, life is the real thing. Life is the party. It's not the rehearsal. It's not the time for you to fix here, fix there, make some amendments. No, life is right here and now. It's the moment for you to perform. It's not for you to rehearse. That's a metaphor to say that you are on stage and there is this audience waiting for you, and you need to put your number, you need to play your part. It's not to do the dress rehearsal, you know that's the idea. um, it's not the time for you to fix anything. It's the time for you to be what you were meant to be, you know so that's the idea. It's very hard, it's very difficult, but it's a very strong philosophy because we want to have a dress rehearsal. We want to have a chance. I mean, we want to prepare because it's like life is not a preparation. The idea of life is not a dress rehearsal is saying that we are not preparing. It's like for you to come on, you're not preparing for anything. Come on, live your life now because it's not a preparation. It's happening. Come on, go ahead and do it. It's more for people who are like waiting to see if something is going to. Come on, stop. You're not preparing. Get up and do it because the moment is now. Okay? You get it, Iago?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I like this quote. I like this quote a lot. It's beautiful. It's not a dress rehearsal. Okay? I like it very much. It's beautiful. And there is a season for everything. There is a season for everything. It's very wise. It's mature because it talks about there is a right moment for everything. There is a season to be born. There is a season to die. There is a season to grow. There is a season to learn. So it's very nice. I like this one as well. It's super wise. And the last one is more anxious. Grasp every moment. This is a little extreme, I would say. So I think you have to learn how to relax. So I haven't checked the last one. I checked letter C. There is a season for everything. So you need to learn um, how to dedicate yourself when it's the moment to dedicate, and you have to learn how to relax when it's the moment to relax. And this is something I have to learn because I don't know how to relax when it's time to relax. I have to. I really need to learn how to manage my time better. Okay. So, guys, any other question? Any other question? No? Okay, people. So after doing that, and I hope you had a chance to see the other page 161, to check out the results, okay? And see if you really agree with the results. Um, After seeing that, we are going to see the highlighted words in the quiz, right? So find these highlighted words in the quiz. Underline the nouns that follow, which are followed by of. So as you can see, guys, we noticed that all along the quiz, there were some words that are underlined, I mean, highlighted, sorry. There were some highlighted words. And then, oh, I'm sorry, Iago. Are you coming back? Are you coming back? Please tell me you are.
Come back, Simone.
Okay, so let me
So,
take,
I'm
oh,
here.
let me take a picture before you go. Okay,
Sure.
let me register your presence, your attendance. Okay, I took a picture. Okay, I hope you come back. All right, Tiago. Oh,
I'll
by
try.
the, let me tell you something. Our test will be rescheduled because the file of our test. Yes, I had a problem with the file. It's
Okay.
jinxed. Yes, and I couldn't recover. So our test will be next week. All right.
Okay, no problem.
So I hope to see you next week. All right. Okay. Bye bye. See
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
But I'm
So
not sure if I can.
okay, so what do you have to do, guys? You have to take a look at the words here in the quiz, and I want you to take a look at the nouns that follow these words. For example, here you have enough, time. So you're going to see the words that follow the nouns. And I want you to know which ones are followed by the preposition of, okay? That's what I want you to do. So please take a look at these and underline the nouns. Underline the nouns that follow these words, okay? First of all. So for example, take a look at the first one here. We have enough time. So what are we going to do? We are going to, here, look. I leave enough. We have here, and then time. Of course, I made a mistake now because I underlined the word enough, and I shouldn't. I should only underline the word enough, not, I should only underline the word time. So let me just fix. Okay, now I'm done. So let's just underline the noun, as they said, okay? Underline the nouns that follow. So here, the first one, I've done. Next one, the whole time. So time is the next one. So do the same. Okay, people. So while I'm saving the picture, try to do the same for the other ones. Okay, underline the nouns that follow the highlighted words. Okay, so we can get uh, all the other words that we need. Okay, let me do this just a second. Okay, people, I'm done. I finished here. Have you? Okay, so which ones, guys, from the ones that you highlight, from the ones that you underlined, which ones are followed by the preposition of? Remember? Yes, so let's see. We have here a great deal of. Okay, that's a good one. What else?
Plenty.
Plenty of. Plenty of things. Any other?
All of my life.
Let's see here. All of my life. Yes. And
Most of the time.
most of the time. Okay. So let me try to highlight this one in a different way so we can see that, since we are very visual. Most of the time. All of my life. Okay. Because they are different. Okay. From the ones we're looking here. Okay. A great deal of, and plenty of. Oh, there is one more here. Each of my projects. Let's see if there is any other here. No. Okay. Perfect. Now, find the lines in the quiz that mean the same as lines 1 to 12. What are the differences? So here, let's mark here in the box the ones that we marked here in the text. Okay, so let's put here plenty, a great deal, each, all, the other page. Okay, let's check out, see here, just for us to mark in the box. Yes, and most. Okay, at least here in the quiz, right, people? So we can mark here. Yes. All right. Just for us to follow the sequence there. Now, find the lines in the quiz that mean the same as lines 1 to 12. So let's see. I leave sufficient time for relaxation. So what is a line that is similar to this one here in the quiz? Let's see if we can find that.
I think it's the same as letter B on the number 1.
Here, very fast, but I leave enough time for relaxation. Very good. I leave enough time for relaxation. Very good. Excellent. Yes, excellent. Sorry, guys. So here, they just want us to find different ways to say the same thing here. Okay, guys, I will just show you the answers to these because this is not really very important. And I just want you to notice the differences in the words they used, okay? So let me show you the answers to that so we can move on faster. Look, here, I leave enough time for relaxation like we saw. The second one, when they said here, look, non-stop all of the time, it's not necessary to use the preposition. So here, non-stop the whole time, okay? In the quiz, you can put this way. Number 3, let's see there. Number 3, more than enough things. Instead of saying that, it's better to say plenty of things. Plenty of, it's better. Number 4, you see how strange this is, guys. Lots of enthusiasm. It's better to say, number 4, a great deal of enthusiasm, okay? The article a is needed, so a great deal, okay? Number 5, here they say very few, just a couple of minor things. So here we have hardly any, just one or two minor things. So of, not needed after numbers. Okay, people. So hardly any, just one or two minor things. That's enough. Okay. Number 6, there are no uncompleted projects. So we use affirmative verbs with no. Okay, guys, it's better. There are no uncompleted projects. I think it's even better to say it this way. You give more emphasis, okay? I see each of my projects through to the end. I like this way to say the sentences. I see each of my projects through to the end. It means that I finish my projects, okay? I have no patience. You see, affirmative verb with no, okay? Instead of saying I don't have any patience, it's better to say I have no patience, okay? I have few hobbies and little leisure time. I have few hobbies and little leisure time. Few and little to express a small amount in a negative context. So instead of using a few and a little, because a few and a little, they give a positive idea, I eliminate the article to give a negative idea. Okay, guys? So when I eliminate the article, I express something negative. So I have few hobbies and little leisure time. So that means I'm not happy with what I have. Okay? Number 10, in several ways. Number 11, in any way I can. So of is not needed. And number 12, most of the time I text. So it's much better to express things this way. Okay, guys, if you can take a picture or it's much better. Okay. Okay, so first I will show you the first part, the beginning from 1 to 7. Okay, and then the second part. Now, the second part from 6 to 12. Okay, Good. Okay, can I close? Yes? Okay, people. It's just another way to say the same thing here, but in a better way. All right, people. Now, let's, oops, sorry. Now, let's watch the introductory video. We've seen the appetizers. We've had the appetizer of the meal, right? Now, let's go to the main course or the entree. Not the main course, but the entree. The main course comes later. The main course is the language focus. So let's have the entree. Let's see what it's all about. Let me just check if the audio is on. Yes. Guys, while we watch this video, I'd like you to take a look during the video at the articles and the determiners, okay? Please.
Have you ever borrowed a zip car? Used a bike sharing scheme? Or rented a room from Airbnb? If you have, then you are part of the sharing economy. In this sharing economy, people don't need to own the products they use. Instead, technology allows consumers to share access to things. These new consumer habits have been termed collaborative consumption. Collaborative consumption is one of the big new economic ideas of the information age. The sharing economy is now estimated to be worth over $240 billion. And companies that offer these shared products are some of the fastest growing businesses in the world. Zipcar is an international car sharing company. It gives customers access to a wide range of vehicles, which they can rent by the hour or by the day. Customers can reserve online or via a smartphone app. Unlike traditional rental companies, Zipcar offers immediate access to the vehicle. Airbnb is a website that allows people with accommodation to host people looking for a place to stay. The company was established in 2008. By 2012, the company had over 250,000 listings in more than 30,000 cities in the world. Even governments participate in the sharing economy. All over the world, cities are starting bike-sharing schemes. These schemes provide cheap and easy access to bikes for short city trips. There are now around 535 bike-sharing programs around the world. The success of these businesses and initiatives highlights a wider change in social attitudes. Most people have engaged in collaborative consumption in one way or another. As the sharing economy grows, people aren't just sharing via the virtual world. They are coming together and pooling resources in the real world too. This is the Hub Islington in the UK. It's a workspace for social entrepreneurs. People who want to make the world a better place come here to work. They all share the same office space. And while each business is different, they spend plenty of time chatting and exchanging ideas. The hub concept has spread around the whole world, and now there are over 30 hubs across 5 continents with over 5,000 members. The hub is a global network built on the idea that people work more efficiently when they collaborate. Anna Levy has been working for the Hub for 2.5 years. Over that time, she has worked with many different business people on a variety of social projects.
The Hub is a network, it's a global network of social entrepreneurs, freelancers, people that are starting their own business and working on projects that have some kind of social good, social or environmental impact. And we have a space here. So Hub Islington is a co-working space, and we provide the spaces and the network and the opportunities to be inspired with events to help people launch their projects.
Anna is a Hub host, which means she provides support to each and every person that comes to the Hub.
There's all sorts, people from very, very diverse backgrounds, different kinds of skills and experience and sectors, so from media, we have web design, consultants of various sorts and campaigners, people from lots of different backgrounds. But the thing that pulls people together and the reason the Hub is different from other co-working spaces is that we're very much focused on organisations that have some kind of a social or environmental impact. So people want to change the world for the better, one way or another, that come here.
The Hub provides a great alternative to working from home. It offers freelancers a lively social environment, as well as access to office equipment, which is often too expensive to buy.
It's a million times better than working from home. For a start, it's a lot more sociable. So a lot of people that come to the Hub have been working at home for maybe 1 or 2 years, and they're going crazy with loneliness, and they have nobody to share ideas with. And so just from the perspective, from the social perspective, it's a lot better. You also have access to resources that you wouldn't have at home, so like a printer and things like that, and scanner and a mailbox, and the sort of thing that you need when you start a business, and the sort of thing that you're used to having in a traditional office.
People come to the Hub because they want to work, but it also allows them to share. They share resources, equipment, and information with each other. Places like the Hub are right at the heart of the sharing economy.
The sharing economy, the way I see it anyway, it's about kind of collaborative consumption. So using resources, the resources that we have, rather than trying to create more unnecessary resource. So, for example, things like there's a website called FreeCycle where people share things that they don't want anymore, and they kind of, and other people can bid for them and can take home, you know, someone else's TV or something like that, or lift share, things like that, so that people sharing cars to work or on their travels. So it's really about sharing our dwindling resources in the world, but there are so many other added benefits, as well as just the fact that, you know, you get something for free or cheaper, or you know, you're not creating unnecessary waste.
The Hub places a great deal of importance on cooperation and sustainability, ideals which sum up the sharing economy. In a lot of ways, the Hub is proof that we can collaborate not only in the way we consume, but in the way we work and produce, too.
That's amazing, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's a great idea. That's all about sharing. I wish we had something like that in Brazil. Yeah, sharing economy. That's the answer to the world nowadays. Do you think we
Yeah,
have what do
it's
you think, guys? What do you think?
we we have in Rio de Janeiro on the bikes, but in where's the Christ Redentor?
Yeah, we don't have everything. Yeah, we have the bikes, That's true, but I don't know. Are they still working?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a nice project. They started it here, and yeah, I think in the south area of the city, they
we
still have
have
the
the
bikes.
bikes of Itaú.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know about the hubs. I don't know if they have those
No,
offices.
I think we don't have.
Yeah, me neither. But I wish they did because it's amazing, isn't it? It's a great idea, especially for
Yeah.
people who need to work from home. That's really amazing. So that's awesome,
Uh,
guys.
people go to Starbucks too, but not very social. Uh,
Yeah,
only if you go with friends.
that's true. That's true. Yeah. We don't have those places here, unfortunately. And you see how guys can organize and they can find places to work and share. This is so good. This is really nice. And did you have a chance to notice how many articles they use, determiners? I know that we were involved in the topic of the video and the story, but yeah, we use those things all the time. Okay, guys. And just so you know, you can watch this video again on the platform. If you log in to your platform, online practice, you can watch all the videos there. Okay, the videos from all the units, they are all available. Okay, guys, so you know. If you have the book, you have access to the videos. Okay, so now it's 11:49, so we can have our break. Okay, we can have our 10-minute break. So we can round it up to 11:50. So we can have our 10-minute break so we can have some coffee, stretch our legs a little bit. And then after the break, we can move on to our main course, which is the grammar spot. What is the main point of this lesson? Why are we talking so much about determiners, right? So let's see that. But before we see it, let's drink some coffee, for God's sake. I need my black wine. I haven't done that yet. I'm dying for coffee. So let's have 10 minutes, okay, guys? So let's have a break of 10 minutes and then I'll talk to you at 12 sharp, okay? Okie dokie. So don't go anywhere. Stay here, all right? And for those of you who got in later, we'll have our stop and check next week, okay? On Friday. Yes, our last class before the break, okay? So we will move on with our unit 12 here. And after the break, we'll see the grammar spot and the next page. Okay, let me just, yeah, make sure we are reloading the pages before they kick us out. All right, let's do it. See you in 10. Okie dokie. All right.
Yeah.
All right, people. All right. So let's go back to page 91. Let's see. Let's go to number 4, guys. What's the difference between these pairs of sentences? Let's take a look here. There are two sentences, right? I don't know why they are pink and blue, but anyway. Look at that. I have a few hobbies. And here I have a little leisure time. And I have few hobbies. So let's compare the first one and the second here. And here the first and the second. What's the difference, people?
Is the difference that one is specific and the other is just like in the general?
Yeah, in a way, here we are talking about something more negative and something, something positive and something negative. When I say I have a few hobbies, I'm being very positive. I'm being positive because I'm saying that, oh yeah, I have a few hobbies. I do a few things and I'm happy with my hobbies. So I'm not a sad person. I do a few things, okay? I collect some stamps, I play tennis. I have a few hobbies. Now, the second one, when I say I have few hobbies, I'm being more negative and I'm saying that I'm not a happy person. I don't do much. So the idea of a few and few is the difference between positive and negative, okay? The first one, I have a positive outlook. The second one, I have a more negative outlook, okay? That's the way you feel. Here, when I say I have a little leisure time, I'm being positive. When I'm talking to a person, it's, yeah, I have a little leisure time. The second one, I have little leisure time. I'm not happy about it. I wish I had more. Okay, guys, that's the difference. Okay, okay. So let's check it out. Look, okay? Here, they are even explaining the difference between few and little, of course, because we know that few are used with countable nouns and little with uncountable nouns. But the meaning is exactly that, okay? When I say I have a few hobbies, the meaning is positive, right? I'm happy, I enjoy having some hobbies. But when I say I have few hobbies, the meaning is negative. My life is dual. I need more hobbies. Okay? When I talk about I have a little leisure time, the meaning is positive. I'm happy, I enjoy this time, but when I say I have little leisure time, the meaning is negative. I work too much, I need more leisure time. Okay, people? So this little article here makes all the difference. Okay? All right. So here you have all the explanation. Okay. Can I close? All right, people. So now let's move on to number 5. Another determiner that I need to considerate. Look, is there a difference in meaning between these sentences? Check it out. So when I say I completed each project, and then I say I completed every project, what's the difference, people?
Oh, I think in the blue, uh, we have more than one project, but in the other we have only one complete.
Yes, here we have an idea of plural. Yes, of course. But when I say I completed each project, I'm saying that I completed each individual project. I'm talking about individuality, okay? I'm being more specific when I say I completed each project individually. There is even an image. Let me see if I can show you there on our page here. Let me see if I have the image here to show you. No, it's not there. I thought I had the picture to show you. So let me go back here. Let me draw the image. So when I have this idea of each project, so imagine, okay, you have a number of things to do, okay, and then here you have suppose, okay, it's always more than one, okay, and I'm going to put here like in a little box. Suppose this box here represents all the projects you have to complete, okay? And here we have 9 projects. And then when you say I completed each project, it means that you completed each one of them individually. All the 9 projects completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, individually until the end. Okay, each one of them, you worked on them individually and you finished them totally. You did all of them completely. You finished. So the meaning of I completed each project, you participated in each one of them from beginning to end. Okay, so you did all of them. So here you have a stem. Okay. This is you here, okay? I completed each project. Now, the second one, I completed every project. What is the idea of every? So now, when I talk about every, I'm talking about things in general. I'm generalizing the idea, okay? So let's draw here. When I say every, I'm not being specific, okay? Not necessarily completing all the, each project individually, but I completed every project. Every project that I participated is okay, but not necessarily to the end, okay? So suppose I had some projects, right, on my list. So let me see if I can draw here. So there was a project here, another project here. I'm just putting some projects here at random, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And I want to say that I completed every project. What is the idea here? The idea is that I completed everything. I'm not saying that all the projects I participated individually, but I can say that everything here is okay. I'm not saying that the first one I did 100%, or this one here 100. No, but in general, okay, everything, okay, I can say that in general, everything is done. Okay, guys. So let's see the next part, which can mean you had only 2 projects. Let's see. And which can't mean you had only 2 projects.
Each, I completed each project.
Yes. The first one, yes, the first one can mean you had only 2 projects. So then if here you had only 2 projects, you can say, I completed each project. Okay? Which can't mean you had only 2 projects. The second one, okay? Because the second one, you are talking about things in general. So you can't say, I completed every project. If you just put 2 projects here, you can't say, I completed every project. It doesn't make sense. Okay? You should have a group. You should have a group of projects here. So you can say every project. Okay? It's like all the projects. I completed all the projects. That's the idea. Okay? Which can mean you had lots of projects. The second one. Okay, people? That's the idea. So let's check it out. Okay, look. Let me just move here my answers. Oh, if I move, I'll have to move everything, each one. Beautiful. Oh, okay, I'll just leave it there. I completed each project, each particular individual one. I completed every project, all the projects in the group, just like my drawing. Okay, guys? Each project can mean you had only 2, okay? Every can't refer to only 2 projects. Both can be used to mean that you had lots of projects. Okay, guys, you can use that for both if you want, okay? It can mean that you had lots of projects. Okay, no problem. That's all right. It depends on the interpretation. You can say, oh, I completed each project. Yes, there were a lot of projects. I forgot that. Okay, no problem. All right, people. Can we close? Yes? So here, is it clear, guys, the difference between each and every? Yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. So here, the first one, when I say I completed each project, each particular one, I completed every project, all the projects in the group. Okay? This is the most important thing. All right, let me clear my drawings. Okay, guys, let's move on to the grammar spot, for God's sake. Determiners help identify nouns and express quantity. This is the function of the determiners, okay? They help identify nouns and express quantity. So let's highlight this. The examples, which determiners go with which nouns? So here we have the nouns: book, books, good book. Book, books, time. Okay, guys. So which group expresses quantity? So first of all, let's take a look at which determiners here go with which nouns? Okay, we have here, for example, the other book, but we can also say the other books. Okay, another book, but we can't say another books because another is only for singular, right? Many other books. His only book, his only good book. Such a book, such a good book, because this is for singular. What a book. What a good book. Okay, people, when I have this article here, I'm going to use a singular noun. All right? Okay, guys. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So let's check that. Yeah, they will show the other one as well. Oh, that's okay. You can just copy that if you want. So look, the other book, the other books, or the other good book. Another book or another good book. Only for singular. Many other books, plural. His only book or his only good book. Now, such a singular, such a book or such a good book. What a book or what a good book. Now the other side. Okay, guys. Both books, because when I say both, I'm talking about two. Okay? Both books, neither book or neither time. Singular. Each book or each time. Every book or every time. Little time. Uncountable. All books. The whole book or the whole time. No book. No books. So singular or plural. And no time. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes, Kathleen.
Every time I use every, the followed now it's going to be single, like, sorry, in the singular.
Yes, singular. Every time. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, teacher, I
Yes,
can
Danilo.
use every project.
Every project. Yes.
In the plural, I can't I use?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Singular.
And teacher, I remember that we have studied and that when we use what we use two countable names and
Yes,
it's like
countables.
that.
Yes, singular. Uh-huh. Singular, countable nouns.
And what is only two uncountable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yes, excellent. So we've done the first and the second here. Okay.
But if it is in the plural, what are we use?
With what?
Yes.
Just what? What beautiful mountains.
Okay.
Okay. When you want to
Okay.
express surprise or when you are mesmerized with something. Oh, what beautiful mountains. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, determiners can join a noun using of plus the, my, our, this, or that, etc. With expressions, which expression, sorry, can you make from these examples? Here we can say, both of my books. This is one example. Okay, both of my books, each of the books, or all of the time. Okay, it depends on the word that I use here. I can use singular or plural. All right, people. Some of the books, some of the books. All right, so let's check it out. Look at the possibilities, people. Let me see. Yes, I can put everything on the screen so you can take a picture or screenshot. Look, I can say both of the books, or both of my books, or I can also say both of those books. So the, my, or those. Okay, both of my books, or both of the books, or both of those books. As you can see, I can also say both books. If I don't want to use the preposition of, I can also say both books. Okay, it's also possible, right, people? I don't need to use the preposition of. It's not mandatory. Okay, people? Both books are good. If I want, I can make a sentence like this. Both books are good. But if I want to say both of the books, or both of my books, okay, in another situation. Now here, neither of. Observe, guys, that this word here can also be pronounced in a different way. If you are from England or from the Great Britain, in England or in some parts of the United States, they pronounce neither. Neither, okay? They don't even pronounce the final R. Here in England, the R in the end is not pronounced. They say neither, neither, okay? That's how they pronounce. And in some parts of the United States, they also say neither. They say neither, okay? Because in America, they pronounce the final R, okay, people? So you can say neither or neither. Most of America says neither. All right, people?
What means neither?
Neither, it's a negative way to say not this one and not the other one. Okay?
Oh,
So,
okay.
okay. So, for example, let me show you. Suppose, okay, I have two options, okay, Danilo. So option 1 and option 2, okay, I'm going to put here. Number 1, and here, number 2. And I'm saying that the two options here are wrong, okay, Danilo? So I'm saying that neither of them, okay? Neither of the options neither of the options are correct. Neither of them, okay? Neither one nor two, neither nor, or neither, okay? If you are from England or any of the places in the Great Britain, neither of them, Okay, neither of the options are right. Neither one nor two are correct. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, neither one nor two is correct. Now to be more correct, neither one nor two is correct. They are both wrong. Okay, so neither options, neither options are correct. They are both wrong. Okay, so neither or neither, whatever you prefer. Okay, people. So let me clear this. Okay, people. With neither, I can use the preposition of neither of the books, neither of my books, neither of those books. Each of the books, each of my books, each of those books. All of the books, all of my books, all of those books. Okay? I can say all of the books, okay? Or all the books. I can also say all the books. Instead of using all of the books, I can say all the books, okay? All of the book, all of my book, or all of the time, or all of my time. I can also eliminate the preposition, guys, and I can say all the book, all the time, all my book, all my time. Okay, people. Some of those books, some of the books, some of those books, some of, okay? And I can also say some of my books. This is some of the books, some of my books. Here it's also another possibility. Some of the books, some of my time. None of the book, none of my time. None of those books, none of those books, none of my books. Also possible. So there are some possibilities there, okay? Yes, it doesn't go. Okay, why? Okay, that's it. So if you want, you can print screen. Okay, can I close?
Yes.
Okay. As you can notice, guys, I can use some with countable and uncountable, singular and plural. And I can use none with countable, and uncountable, right? This is nice to notice. Okay, people. Now, let's do some practice. And also remember that you can go to page 148 to see more examples about it, okay? Complete the sentences with determiners that make them true for you. So let's see. Here, there is no right or wrong. You just need to make them true for you. So I have little, of course, it has to be grammatically correct. So I have little time to relax, or a little time to relax, or a lot of time to relax. It depends on you.
Teacher, but I have to put a noun or I can put
No, you
only
have to put you have to put a determiner. Yes. Remember,
I
what is a
I have
determiner?
a
A
time.
determiner identify and expresses quantity. The noun here is time. So you need to express quantity. So here, look, I have is already here.
Okay.
So how much time do you have to relax? A lot, a little, or little? or no time to relax. You can say that, I have no time to relax. Remember, you have to make the sentence true for you. So look. It's up to you. Okay. So you got it, Danilo. So let me time you.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
teacher, I can, for example, use many, only many.
Where many?
In the number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
So how do you, when do you use many? Remember, I
Yeah,
use,
to
I use,
countable names.
for countable nouns. Yes, we usually use many for questions and negatives. That's when we usually use. Of course, guys, in spoken English, we can use many for affirmative sentences. But grammatically speaking, we use many for questions and negatives, right? Here, number 5 seems to be affirmative. So try to avoid using many here. Try to use another determiner. Okay? Try to avoid. Instead of using
Okay.
many, try another one. Okay? Use many when you make a negative sentence or a question. Okay? Instead of saying that, use many, for example, when you ask a question, do you have many interests and hobbies? That would be nice. Or when you say, I don't have many interests and hobbies. Okay? But here, if you want to say that you have a good amount of interests and hobbies, you should say, I have a lot of interests and hobbies. Okay? That is affirmative. All right, Danilo.
All right.
Okay. Like I said before, in colloquial English, it's okay to say, oh, I have many interests and hobbies. It's okay. It's something that the language is flexible to allow you to use many in affirmative. But since we are advanced students, we know we can use correct English. And here we have other determiners we can use here, right? So let's be correct. Okay.
And teacher,
Yeah.
and for example, the determinants of the number 2, I have to use the of, or
Sorry, which number?
no, in the grammar spot, the number 2 of grammar spot.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I have to use of in all that.
No, they're just giving an example. They're
Yeah.
just giving the possibility. Look here.
Okay.
As you can see here in the explanation, they are using the modal verb can. Determiners can join a noun using of. Okay? So it's a possibility.
Oh, okay.
Can, it's possible. Okay? It's not, they're not saying that they have to join. They have to join a noun using of. No, they can. Okay? So can, it's something possible. If you want, you can do it. But you can also say both my books, okay? Neither books. You can eliminate these. But they're just saying here that it's possible. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Of course, none of the books here, some cases you need to use the preposition, okay? But in some other cases, you don't need to use the preposition, okay? So here, try to use a different, in number 5, try to use a different determiner, okay? You can use example. Look, you have in the quiz several. Look, Danilo, you can say, I have several interests and hobbies instead of saying many. You see, you have many other,
Yeah.
look, you have many other options. Look, I'm using the flexibility here to say many in affirmative sentences. So you have other options. So several, okay? You can say some other possibilities. You have a lot of other options better, okay? So try to do that, guys. Okay, can we check that? Yes, people.
Yeah.
Let's see the first one. What do you have?
I put a little time to relax.
A little time to relax. Okay, so in this case, you were being positive, right? I have a little time to relax. This is a positive attitude, okay? All right, good. When you say that using the article, you are giving a positive idea. You are saying that you don't feel overwhelmed. You are okay that. You are okay with that. Sorry. Okay? You have a little time to relax. You're fine. Okay? But if you are not so happy with your time management, you can say in a different way. You can say, I have little time to relax. That means you're not satisfied. Okay? Or if you want to be extreme, you can say, I have no time to relax. All right? Does anybody else here have a different answer? Okay, let's go to the next one.
I put all of my friends and I work too hard.
Okay, all of my friends. Okay, good. Excellent. Number 3.
I put none of my teachers.
None of my teachers. Okay, very good. Number 4, I spent. Now here it's in the past. Okay, so I'm talking about my last weekend. Suppose, okay? So I spent what do you think, guys, here?
I put all my weekend relaxing.
I spent all my weekend. Okay. You see, guys, all these words here before the noun, they are determiners. All right. So I spent all my weekend relaxing. Good. Number 5, I have. Here you can put a few because this is countable and it's plural. So you can say I have a few interests and hobbies if you want to be if you want to be humble, okay?
I put a lot of.
A lot of can be or several, okay? So here there are many possibilities. Like I said before, you can be flexible and use many in affirmative sentences. So, okay, a lot of. So I have a lot of interests and hobbies. When you're writing, guys, when you are doing a grammar exercise, avoid using many in the exercise. In spoken English, it's okay. So I have a lot of interests and hobbies, or I have several interests and hobbies. Okay. Number 6,
Some of my hobbies are sports.
okay, good. Number 7,
I put both of my parents look like me.
okay. Yes, here we don't need to put both of. Both my parents look like me.
Okay.
You don't need to put both of, okay? And we need to use both because we only have 2, right? 2 parents. So both my parents look like me. Okay. Now number 8.
Number 8. I put none of my family has dark hair.
Okay. None of my family. Okay. Number 9. My aunt.
I put my aunt gives each of us birthday presents.
Yes, that's good. And finally, my grandparents watch TV.
All the time.
Yes. Okay. Okie dokie. So here, guys, we don't have one correct answer only, but there are many possibilities. Like I said before, there are thousands of possibilities. There you go. Look. Okay. Possible answers. Check it out. Okay. These are just some of them. All the time, all of the time. Like we saw before, we can have all the or all of the, okay? So on and so forth. Okay, here in number 5, they are opening the possibility to use many. All right, Danilo. So here the book is not so strict like your teacher. They are flexible. The book is modern. So they have some, many, plenty of, or no. And here we have the other ones too. So everything is okay. So you can take a picture, you can get a screenshot. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand now. It was to do true for me
Yeah, yeah,
by my
yeah.
life.
Yes, of
Oh,
course. Yeah. Yes,
I didn't
exactly.
know it.
Yeah. It's something to make it true for you. Look,
Okay.
look, that's why I highlighted here. Look,
I
okay?
I have thought that this is like it's like true. It's tipo, isso parecia ser verdade o que a pessoa tava falando.
No. No, it's to make it true for you. So it's,
Ok.
yeah, it's about you. No problem. But that's okay. And what I said here about number 5 is that usually, according to the grammar, we don't use many in affirmative sentences, only in spoken English. But since this book is modern, they are accepting many in affirmative sentences now. So they included many here. So that's okay. All right. Okay, guys. So I think this is all right for now. Okay, we've seen determiners. We started with the articles on the previous page, as you could see, right? We use articles like a or an, and sometimes we don't use articles when it's not necessary. We omit the article, and we did the quiz to see how well we manage our time. Okay, we talked about it, and it's a nice way to. Oh, Danilo, okay. All right, no problem. It's almost time to go, I know. I wanted to go slowly here on these 2 pages because they give a lot of information here. Even though the topic is somewhat easy, um, it's a lot of information. Hey guys. You too, Danilo. Take care. I posted something for you here to work on the topics. Let me show you there. This is our page on Google Classroom. I posted some things about articles here and some determiners so you can see the differences between them, right? Another, other, and others. I posted some files for you to check, all, every, and each. I posted a quiz for you to do on articles, right? Actually, 2 quizzes here. And I posted a very interesting site with exercises for you to do on the other topics about determiners. This site is very good, guys. The exercises are super simple and they are straight to the point. So I really recommend that you do it. It's really good. I hope you enjoy it. I posted the homework there for you. I will put the homework from the book later on. I forgot to put here because we weren't supposed to do the stop and check today, and we didn't manage to do because the file got jinxed. So I couldn't recover the file. So we will do this stop and check next week, I promise. All right, guys, I will try to work on this file, see what happened. So we will do the stop and check next Friday. Okay, people, Friday, July 16th instead. Okay, so have a nice weekend. Do these activities here so you feel comfortable with these topics, and try to do the links that I posted here as well. The activities are very nice. Okie dokie, guys. So it was very nice to see you here today. Oh, how nice, guys. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you so much, Esther. Thank you, Pedro. It was so nice to see you here now. Pedro, are you still working on that soap opera? Are you still doing that that show? Nathan, thank you so much for coming. Carlos, thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you for coming. And I hope to see you next Friday. Next Friday will be the last class before the break. Okay, people? We'll have a break of 2 weeks and then we come back in August. But next Friday we have regular class. All right, people? I need to see you. Okie dokie. So take care, guys. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Thank you so much. I hope to see
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Take care, guys, and protect yourselves, all right? Be careful. Bye bye. Take care. Love you. Bye bye.